Hey guys, it's Comic Chris here. Welcome to my review of Arrow Season 4, Episode 10, the first episode of the new year. And I really like this episode. Before I begin my review, I just want to say that I like the episode. It was a very solid episode. I think it's one of my favorite of the seasons. I don't think it's my number one favorite, but it's one of my favorites. So let's begin with the review of the episode. So we start off with Felicity rushing into her hospital, rushing into an operation, and then we see Oliver by her side. But at the same time, it's at the same time we cut to a fight scene between Oliver and one of Damien Dark's ghosts. He's trying to track down Damien Dark, and then we cut back to the hospital scene, and then we cut back to the fight. So it's like a mix and match. We go back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, and eventually that ghost he kills himself by jumping off and then electrocuting himself. So then yeah, the villain of the episode was Anarchy. Anarchy returns. Yeah, he's out to get Damien Dark, but quite frankly, he's not really angry at Thea because he thanks Thea for burning him because he feels like he burned away his weaknesses. So he's not mad at Thea, but he becomes mad at Thea at the end of the episode. But we'll get to that a bit later. Yeah. So comes back. Team Arrow, they try to find him, they fight him, and yeah, Anarchy he kidnaps Damien Dark's not kidnaps, but he holds hostage Damien Dark's family. So obviously Team Arrow has to try and they track down where Damien Dark lives. They track down his family. They free his family. They start fighting Damien Dark. Not Damien Dark. Sorry. They start fighting Anarchy. So yeah, and before that fight scene happened, there was another fight scene. They captured Anarchy. They tied him up. Oliver let him go. Oliver, when they caught him the first time, Oliver he let him go because he wanted Anarchy to go and kill Damien Dark, and that's why Anarchy held hostage his Damien Dark's family because he wanted to lure Damien Dark to him so he can go and kill him. So yeah, but Oliver, we throughout the episode he's reluctant to go and see Felicity, who we learn that she cannot walk again. But I feel that she's gonna towards the end of the season she's gonna walk again. I don't think it's gonna be permanent because what we're supposed to believe that she's supposed to become the Oracle character, but one of the writers recently come out and say no, she's not gonna be the Oracle character. They're gonna do something different. So maybe she's gonna get her leg. She's gonna be able to walk again somehow. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, Oliver, he's reluctant to see Felicity throughout the episode because he reveals to her that he wants to see Felicity when Damien Dark has been taken out. So yeah, he wants to kill Damien Dark, but Felicity in this episode, not Diggle actually. Diggle is the one who's saying that he doesn't want Oliver to lose his humanity again. So he's trying to ground Oliver. He's trying to be the voice of reason with Oliver. He doesn't want Oliver to go back to his killing ways, lose his humanity again. So he tries to talk Oliver out of killing him, and yeah. Laurel is mad at Oliver because Oliver freed Anarchy the first time they captured him. So she's mad at him. And Thea, it seems like she's scared. It feels like she's scared throughout when she realizes that Anarchy has come back and he's on the loose. Because she's scared that I'm not sure if she's scared that he's gonna kill her, or she's just scared at the fact that there's a maniac out there killing people randomly. The second time they caught him, when Thea tied him up to that tree, Anarchy he wanted Thea to kill him basically. And not even just that. There was another time in the episode where Anarchy wanted Thea to kill him, but she explains to him that she can hold back, that she's not like him. And when when she uses her bow and arrow to take the shot, she intentionally misses, and this makes Anarchy mad because he wanted her to kill him because he feels like she's just like him. So then he breaks out of the chain that he was strapped in. No, not the chain, but the rope thing that Thea tied him into, and then he starts fighting Thea. Wait, fight? No, No, he didn't fight Thea. He just broke out of it, and then Thea thought he was gonna kill her, but he didn't. He just flared and left her. So we assume that we're gonna see him again sometime later on in the season. We'll see where that goes. So yeah, Diggle on the other in this episode, his role in this episode was to is to build up his relationship with his brother, just like Iris and Joe with Wally. They're trying to build up their relationship with Wally, whereas Diggle at the end of the episode, he's trying to rebuild his relationship with his brother. But we first meet Diggle and his brother. Like Diggle, he's trying to beat out information from Andy, and Andy he comes back a second time, and Diggle eventually and not Diggle Andy eventually speaks about where he feels Damien Dark is. So yeah, and then the third time Diggle comes to visit Andy in this episode, it seems like they're playing along, they're playing cards, they're going back to their old ways, because they mentioned that they used to play cards when they were back before Diggle, before Andy died. They used to play cards. So Diggle was trying to go back a few years and play cards with his younger brother. So I like that. I feel that's a good brother to brother moment. Yeah. So the climax of the episode was during when Anarchy, when he held hostage Damien Dark's family. So obviously Team Arrow, they came, they rescued Damien Dark's family. Anarchy escaped, he fights Thea, and then they do I've already spoken about that. So then we cut to Damien Dark. He's rushing to the house to try and free his family, but he runs into the Green Arrow. And Green Arrow, yeah, so the Green Arrow and Damien Dark, they fight once again. Damien Dark, he has the upper hand. He uses Green Arrow's arrows against him once again, but Oliver tells Damien Dark that he saved his family, because Anarchy feels that, no, not Anarchy, Damien Dark feels that the Green Arrow did something to his family, but Green Arrow tells him that he saved it. So he tells Green Arrow that he's gonna keep Green Arrow alive for now because he saved his family. So he let Green Arrow go, and yeah, we learned that his wife. Well, I'm not actually sure if he's his wife or they're just faking. I'm not sure. It's not clear. It's not actually. I think it is his wife, because they said, because Diggle, he noted that she said that to the police that her and her daughter are not related to Damien Dark. I feel that they are, because we'll see where that goes anyway. And later on, towards the end of the episode, the woman who Team Arrow saved, who we assume that is Damien Dark's wife, she said to Damien Dark that he should have killed Green Arrow, because otherwise he's going to interfere with their plans once again. But Damien Dark, he's patient. He knows that he feels that he's confident enough that his plan is going to take place. He feels that their ultimate plan, that the Green Arrow cannot stop it. So whatever happens, it's gonna go down. So, and he feels that because Green Arrow saved his family, it wouldn't be right to kill him in this particular moment. So that's why he didn't kill him. And oh yeah, and the final thing about this episode was the flashbacks. Once again, we started off the episode with the flashback where Oliver and Barry in the graveyard, like what happened in the first episode of the very first episode of the season, where Oliver and Barry were at this graveyard. Someone died. We still don't know who it is, but I'm going to give my speculation and thoughts on who I think it is. So yeah, we cut into the final scene of the episode, where we see that Felicity is in the car Oliver is getting into. So we know that Felicity is not dead, and thank God, because I knew she was not gonna die. I've been reading everyone saying, most people are saying, oh, Felicity's gonna die. I'm like, no, she's not gonna die. My theories are, my theories have always been between Diggle, Quentin, and Thea. I think Diggle is now my number one person to die, and Quentin is probably my third now, and Thea is my second. Diggle is my first because he because the way Felicity reacted, I know that Felicity is close to both Laurel and Thea, but she's not really close to Quentin, so she wouldn't be like the way she was in the flashback. So the way she was, it was like she was holding it in, but then it feels like she was gonna just burst out. So that's what I think, and for someone of Diggle, she's close to Diggle because they've known each other for the whole series. Whereas Felicity has only been close to Thea and Laurel for the past like 2 seasons, since season 3. So yeah, that's why I think that it's Diggle in the grave and not Felicity, Laurel, or Quentin. And Thea is my second choice because I don't know. I just feel that she's gonna somehow somehow trying to get rid of her bloodlust once again, and then this could lead to Damien Dark killing Thea, and that's why Oliver would want to kill Thea because Damien Dark somehow killed her because of the bloodlust or something like that. And Quentin's always been, because he's been the man behind, because he's been the one working on both sides, working with Team Arrow, working with Damien Dark. But Damien Dark doesn't know that Quentin is working with Team Arrow. So because we all know that he's inevitably going to find out that Quentin is working behind his back. So I feel that the third choice is Quentin because he could set out to get revenge on Quentin by killing him. So that's why. But I think that now it's very, with Felicity's reaction, I feel it's very unlikely that it's Quentin now. So that's why I feel Diggle is my first choice. So the final thing about this episode was the flashback. I haven't spoken about the flashbacks all throughout this video. So what happened in the flashbacks, the story of the flashbacks, was that the guy who hates Oliver, I still don't know his name, he takes him to the leader of the camp, and I forgot his name as well. So he takes him to the leader of the camp. He tells him that Oliver's faking. He's been faking all this time, and now the camp leader he now finds that he's been lying this whole time. So he gives authority to the guy who hates Oliver to do whatever he likes with him. So the guy who hates Oliver, he doesn't want to kill him, but he wants to torture him by whipping him the same way Oliver did to him earlier on in the season. So during the whipping session, the leader of the camp, he sees that Oliver's tattoos, the one that John Constantine transferred from his body to Oliver's side, it starts to glow. So he stops the whipping session and he wants to use Oliver to help him to accomplish his mission. But Oliver, he takes out a gun. He steals the gun from the guy who hates him, and he threatens to kill himself unless he keeps the woman alive, because he knows that the leader of the camp wants to use him for his mission. So he threatens to kill himself so that he can't help them unless they keep him alive. So they agree to keep him alive. So then they throw him and the woman in prison, and that's basically the whole story of the flashbacks for this season, for this episode. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened in the episode. And I really like this episode. Like I said, it was one of my favorite. I don't think it's my number one favorite, but I think it's one. It was a solid episode, good pacing. I like the fight scenes. The fight choreography was spot on. Arrow, Arrow is this season is way better than season 3 already. Season 3, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad like Gotham season 1 was, but it wasn't the best. It was the worst season out of all 4 seasons. But this season, it feels like Arrow again. So this episode, I'll give maybe an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. One of those two. So yeah, that wraps up my review of Arrow season 4, episode 10. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video about Legends of Tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe to get the video. And Saturday, I think maybe I'll do Agent Carter, and then Sunday maybe Supergirl. So yeah, subscribe to my channel to get those videos. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later.